What up, Fight World? My name is Freddy Satello. I'm the founder and CEO of Fight Unite. This is Ben Satello, COO of Fight Unite, and we're here to tell you who we are and what we're about. About 3.5 years ago, I started this company. I came up with an idea. It stemmed out of really pulling myself out of a dark place, or kind of in the midst of COVID. I was a real estate investor, got out of the Marine Corps after 11 years, jumped into real estate investing, struggled my way into becoming a multi-millionaire. I ended up with a pretty substantial size office building. Then COVID hit. I had the worst asset that you could possibly have during a time where people didn't want to go to work or couldn't go to work. I lost everything. I went from zero to hero and then back down to zero, and I was in a pretty dark place. Coming out of the Marine Corps, I had a mentality that I had to kind of transition out of. Got into real estate, kind of found my groove and my place. Then it just got shut down. Disappointed in myself. I made the wrong decision, questioning, the things that I had done, the places that I directed, the journey and the business. I had to get out of my head, and so I ended up going to an MMA gym. I boxed and did some MMA while I was in the Marine Corps, so I was like, maybe if I go get punched in the face, I can get myself out of this dark place, right? At that point, I had gained some weight. I wasn't doing the things that I used to do that kept me in a positive place, and so fast forward, I made friends with some professional fighters, and they just started to tell me some of their issues, some of the things that have to do with supplemental income, with insurance coverage, with their ability to keep food on the table, to pay for training sessions, pay for coaches, pay for nutrition, all these different things. And so a light bulb came on, saw it as my mission, my new journey to find my place in this MMA world and establish a presence that could give back to the community. I felt for these guys. We pulled ourselves out of that dark place, fortunately, crashing and burning shortly after with COVID. I was in their shoes technically at the same time that they're going through their journey. And so it was kind of a simultaneous thing. If I can help you, this in turn will also help me in my life, with my family and my finances. We collectively over the past 3.5 years have been working partnerships, embedding ourselves in the atmosphere and understanding the mechanics and how fighters work, how the industry works, where the shortcomings are, where the pitfalls are, where are the pain points that we can try to address and try to create resolutions for. Here we are, 3.5 years later. Fight Unite has gotten to a point where we've created those legitimate solutions for fighters, and we've created partnerships that are gonna bring some really good things to the community.
My background is completely different than my brother's. I come from more of a blue collar industry. I was actually in the oil field for probably about 6 years, maybe more. Spent a lot of time away from home. I believe at one point I'd be gone for 2 months straight, 7 days a week, see my kids for about 2 days. I just learned very quickly that wasn't really the life for me in terms of life and work balance. Started talking to him. He was doing real estate at the time, trying to find a solution to get me back home to kind of put that to an end. Came back home, we started a flooring company, which was a blessing in disguise because that's actually still up and running to this day. However, stumbling onto this, talking to Freddie, there's just a much larger industry here at hand. There's a much larger need than there is in the construction world, at least for us. It's kind of a beautiful storm because it allows us to help other people, allows us to give back, which speaks to our nature, directly. That's what our family's all about. Put our heads down, put a lot of work into this, and since then, I've actually decided to dissolve the flooring business, go full head of steam on this here. So that's where we're at.
Right, so Fight Unite originally it was a mobile application that was established to bring resources to fighters such as healthcare, supplemental income, and the ability to navigate just finding people that they needed to get in contact with, like managers, nutritionists, trainers, boxing coaches, Muay Thai coaches, jiu-jitsu coaches, whatever the case was. As time went, we've peeled that back to a place where we're a company that partners with the resources that fighters need in order to be successful. What we've done is bring in the resources inclusive of healthcare, as well as the ability for fighters and athletes all the way up to the collegiate level to create a real supplemental income that could potentially equate to their retirement income. So right now we've actually got contact with a lot of different people locally in the fight scene, on the promotions like LFA, XKO. These are the guys that really need this. They're on a journey to make it to the big show per se, right? Whether it's the UFC or PFL or what once was Bellator, since PFL acquired Bellator. These guys, they have a lot of talent. I've seen the best of the best on lower level promotions that deserve a shot at the UFC, but it requires a couple things. It requires tenacity, consistent training, not getting hurt, which is a consistent challenge, and money. in a fighter's life, if they're working out 2-3 times a day, they also have to have a job. If they have a family, they've got their wife and their kids, they've got an uphill battle to make it. So our job is really exclusively to make their job as easy as possible through our partnerships and giving them access to the real resources that get them the things that they need to be successful.
The insurance, the company that we partnered with, it is live. We're also going to be, like he said, working with a lot of local athletes to help get the word out, help spread the word, because it starts with them. In this industry, you're only as good as your marketing team, and these guys know each other. It's a very close-knit community, and so we're going to be leaning pretty heavily on them to spread the word. And we're going to start here in Texas, and then we're going to spread out and of course go nationwide.
So moving on to the future, right now we've already started to utilize our insurance partner towards insuring these fighters, and they can't believe it. You know, the fighters that we've got covered, they're paying nothing. They're paying absolutely $0 a month for healthcare. This company that we partner with has a program that enables these fighters, based on their income, to qualify for free healthcare. So you simply fill out a 2-minute survey and that's it. If your income meets the qualification, you get free healthcare, and it's issued to you within a day or two. And so it's pretty powerful. That's where we're focused right now, and really creating awareness to the fight community, to the athletic community. You guys have access to free healthcare. You just don't know it. We're the one and only, first and only, however you want to say it, company that is delivering this to you guys. We're not asking for anything outside of just tell your friends once we get you a free healthcare plan through our partners. It's something that the community's been asking for, and so, like I said, we spent the past 3.5 years building this, perfecting it, and now we're just gonna be working on making sure that you guys are taken care of and ensuring that the customer service for you guys is top tier.
This is first of many videos. This is the beginning of our journey. We're gonna take you guys from beginning to end from here on out. So if you guys want to catch more content, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button.